Today I'm making some flatbread. Take a couple cups of flour, and then maybe 3/4 of a cup of milk. Melt about 3 or 4 teaspoons of butter in it. As soon as it's melted, you put it in with the flour and stir it. Yeah. Oh, half teaspoon of salt. So it's 2 cups of flour, half teaspoon of salt, about 3/4 of a cup of milk, and about 3 or 4 teaspoons of butter. Until it's melted in there, and then put it into the flour and salt mixture. Stir it all around, and once you get it all stirred around, then you knead it, and then you add some more flour, and then after you knead it, then you put it back in the bowl. I put flour in the bowl first so it doesn't stick to the sides of the bowl. Let it rest for about 30 minutes, and after that, take it out and knead it again, and then shape it into divide it in 4 pieces, and then flatten it out and make some fried bread in some oil, about medium-low heat. Use some olive oil, you know, and then cook it till it's brown on both sides, and then you got yourself your flatbread. You don't need any baking powder, baking soda, or yeast, or anything. Just the milk, butter, flour, and salt. So your preparation time is about 45 minutes from top to bottom, for everything, or a little less. Remember, about medium-low heat to cook it. That's it. That's how you make flatbread. Okay, so I got my pan hot, and I put my oil in. Alright. Now, I'm going to put my bread in. And I got the flame nice and low, little, about medium low, not too high. And I want to cook my bread. You can see a little flour on there, not much. And then I'm going to cook that up. Okay, so I just flipped these, and off the pan. I just flipped these over. I'm going to add a little more oil, because they're soaking up the oil when they're cooking. And then I'm going to top them with some melted butter and cinnamon and sugar. Okay, now I topped them with some cinnamon and sugar and melted butter. Put the butter on first. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn them over. And I'm going to put a little bit of butter, cinnamon, actually just cinnamon and sugar on this side. It's already got some melted butter on it because it went over the sides. Then after I put that on there and I cook it for a little bit on the other side, it's going to kind of candy. Then I will turn this one over and do the same thing. Okay, I just turned them over with some more cinnamon and sugar on the other side, and let these cook for a minute or two, and see how they turn out. Okay, so I put the residual from the pan over the top of these, and these are ready now. I'll sit down and maybe enjoy some on a nice Friday afternoon. Looks okay, huh? Flatbreads.